Good morning. Happy first day of spring. Cheers to all that bright light that comes with spring. Happy Holly today too. So, this morning I made a smoothie and I imagined making that smoothie last night. Last night I had a desire to have this smoothie this morning, so after I worked out this morning and took a shower, I felt that refreshing feeling that comes from that exhilaration of that workout and then the cleansing of the body would be a smoothie that would also cleanse the inside of me and restore a vitality. And it was all from a point of desire, a little thought that crossed my mind last night, and then it manifested. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about desire. In the past couple of weeks, we've spoken about imagination, the law of attraction, feeling good, and the energy surrounding what we hold in our heart so that we can manifest and create that. And I spoke with a person on the phone the other day, and they were telling me something about some experiences that they've been having and changes that they've been making as of recent. And as they spoke about a desire that they had, their voice lifted, and I could feel the energy and the excitement and the joy in their speaking of it. And that desire was so powerful that I encouraged the individual to stay close to that feeling. And that's the alignment that we feel when we have that joy and that excitement that comes from just that moment of that impulse, that thought, that idea that comes, and there it's fueled by the desire. And similarly, I had spoke to my husband the other evening about no limitations and creating and desire. And the analogy I used was being a child and wanting to ride a bike, and nothing is more pronounced than the desire. I want to ride the bike, and even though we may fall and get back up and try again, and there's all those moments where we're being held and supported, perhaps by the adult or the individual that's helping us or assisting us, and then there's that imagining of just, once they release, that I'm free and I can go, and it's the end, the idea that we're going to ride that bike, and the desire that pulls us towards that creation, that manifestation. And then when that happens, we do not yet even know all the possibilities after that comes, but it now draws forth many new opportunities that we had not yet even conceived of. And that's the way it is when we create and we work out of desire. Our soul and our heart is asking for this experience, and it's fueled by this desire, and then we go towards it, and as it manifests, then there's pieces that come to us and new opportunities that are not yet foreseen, but now are present. And so it continues to expand, because consciousness is always expanding through us here in the earth plane. So I wanted to share that piece with you about desire. And in desire is how this came to creation. Girls Seeking Pearls was a book that I wrote last year. You can go to PureEsperanza.com and you can find that book there at half price in this March Madness time. And it's a story about different experiences of my life. But it's not so much about the personal experiences or what the details of that were. And so it's told in third person like a story. It's more about relating to the experience that we have as human beings. And they're all so unique, but it's about that consciousness that continues to expand. And out of that development in our awareness, we're able to move through experiences and continue to create, and often revealing new consciousness that brings us to new understanding and new opportunities, new possibilities, even to the idea of limitless possibilities, and not just in thought, but in feeling, so that we really align with the truth of that. And on PureEsperanza.com this past month, a page that's called Community on the menu, and it's about a global community that are different individuals that are also experiencing manifesting what they have been holding near and dear in their hearts. And what's beautiful about that is that out of their inspiration, out of their desire that has fueled each step of the way to create those new possibilities for themselves. You'll see Corey Beatty from Detroit Ain't Violent, It's Safe. You'll see Dawn and Malik Ali from Outward Self, Karen Light from Studio Light Illustrations, and Nevin Eckert with his water purification, and just some interesting pieces that are linked to bits of their story and what they've created. So if you would go there, you'll find some of that in each month, expanding our global community with new educators, artists, healers, and just individuals that are living out of this knowing. And we all come to it in different ways and at different times, but at the source and the essence, we can still find the point of desire, the imagination, and the opportunities that arrived through what we attracted and believed and assumed the state of having that manifested and created. And it is not for any one individual, it's not exclusive, it's inclusive of all creation, of all life here on the earth, with this wonderful, wondrous, marvelous opportunity that we call life moving through us, life itself, and the power to create. So I would encourage you today to be close, be aware, sense your desire that speaks out of your heart and soul, and align with that, and that you may then have revealed to you from your inner guidance and your inner wisdom all that it is that you wish to create for your experience now. Blessings on your day, and may you find pure joy in this season of spring.